legal community. But I do think it is important for women to continue to serve in leadership capacities in whatever their field of endeavor is or within the society as a whole. It's important for us to demonstrate in these days that it is possible to arrive at some work-life balance. And it is possible to, basically we have limitless opportunities, but that we need to take advantage of those opportunities to do what we need to do in order to move into leadership roles. As you heard, my particular practice is medical negligence cases, and I have been fortunate within that context to represent quite a number of women and families and children, whether it arises from a childbirth disaster or some broader societal sort of issues like the move to kick women out of the hospital with their newborn babies when they're only 24, 48 hours of life, that has caused potential serious life-threatening disorders in children if their bilirubin goes too high and it's not detected, and it can cause severe brain damage. Or other cases involving, I have a case right now where a woman relies upon a commercial lab to read her pap smears correctly. And instead 4 pap smears in a row were misread, and regrettably she's terminally ill presently. But I've also seen the other side of that in being able to help these women and families, and I've seen what they've been able to do when we're able to get a specially equipped house for a child who's in a wheelchair, or a widow who can send her 2 daughters to college and then takes the balance of the money from the settlement and starts a scholarship fund for fatherless girls at the college so that there's an ongoing legacy in helping others. But anyway, I digress a little. I've been fortunate also in my own life to have many privileges and opportunities that the women who need the resources of the Women's Resource Center haven't had. When I suddenly found myself a single mother with 4 kids who were 7 to 12 at the time, I had a good education, I had a law firm, I had a lot to fall back on. Or when my own daughter, my number 3 kid, has severe learning problems and bipolar disorder, I had the financial and emotional resources to get all the tutors and special schools and diagnoses and tests to help her. And thankfully she's going into her senior year in college now. But the women in the Delaware Valley don't all have those advantages, and they rely upon 4,000, I learned last year, upon the Women's Resource Center for all that it does for the women in this area. The last point I'd like to make, and I know as women and as professionals we all have a lot on our plate already, is what we're doing today, which is using our resources to give back, and whether it's financially or being a volunteer for organizations such as the Women's Resource Center. In my firm, for example, we have a rule that all of the lawyers are expected to provide pro bono services to many of the legal organizations that provide free legal services to homeless and children, etc. So anyway, lastly, I would like to thank all of you and thank the Women's Resource Center for the wonderful work that they do within our community. Thank you.